Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts. I'm Mar, and today we have to do a walk of shame because I accidentally walked into a teleport zone and I forgot to turn up my contrast between episodes. Oh well, Only Town's hard to see in no matter what your contrast is. There's really no contrast level that actually makes it easy to see in. It's always just kind of annoying. Mainly because everything's pretty much the same color. So you know, your brain has to work harder to differentiate. It's really unfortunate not having Leaf Bracer when you're used to having Leaf Bracer. That's the worst, because I have to fight the habit to just, as soon as I get hurt, hit Cure. And if you have Leaf Bracer, that's completely fine. That's the right answer. Because, you know, it's impossible for that decision to hurt you. Anyway, I'm just considering this me getting materials. Really, that's all I'm doing, farming some materials as I run along. Since I decided I was going to get Ultimate Weapon and do all the synthesis this time, means I have a lot to do. Need lots of materials, so it won't hurt for me to just kill everything I run into. Okay. Off with you. You two next. To the graveyard with you. A funny thing is, Donald's magic will rarely be as powerful as yours. Excuse me. Yeah, Donald's magic will almost never be as powerful as yours, simply because how powerful magic is in this is, I believe, based off MP for Donald too, although I think he probably gets a bonus. But that means that so long as you have more MP than Donald, his magic just won't be as good as yours. And if you're, you know, someone who's speccing into magic, then your MP will always be higher than Donald's by a rather significant margin. Like right now, Donald has 6 MP, I've got 9. I have 50% more MP than he does. And that translates to more than a 50% damage increase before whatever boost Donald gets to make sure that even if he has low MP, he's still useful. Because Donald's MP is balanced, that way he won't like have a limitless supply of MP to heal you with or anything. So his MP is more restricted than yours. That's annoying. Be gone! I thought you may not be, but be gone you shall. Okay, here we go through another section. Okay, stupid Heartless. Time to die. There we go. Not what I meant to target. In the gosh darn it. I am talking right now, Shadows. Stop interrupting. Okay. Now they can't interrupt me anymore. I'm annoyed by what just happened there. I'll just use Blizzard until there's nothing left. There we go. Easy, easy. me go down and get that lucid gem. Easy, easy. Anyway, don't get too close to that this time. Okay, I have to jump onto that from somewhere else. Darn it. Platforming in this is hard because if you're used to platforming in other games, because this game is largely missing. So there's a well-known thing that most platformers have, which is that right immediately after you step off a platform, you can still jump off of it. It makes it so that way it feels more natural when you're under input lag. Like, that's the whole reason that that exists. It's so that way, because your thought of jump doesn't typically, your thought of I need to jump doesn't typically account for all of the, you know, things that will delay you. Your thumb has to move to press the button. And then after your thumb moves to press the button, you have to wait for the controller to communicate that to the whatever console you're playing on. It's not instantaneous is what I'm getting at. And so having that moment where you can jump off of something right as you step off of it helps account for that input lag. Oh, darn it. I almost had it. It's possible to get out just high jump. I believe in myself. Anyway. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. I know it's possible to get this with just high jump. It's hard, but I know it's, gosh darn it. Like, see what I mean? And heck, even in later Kingdom Hearts games, that would be sufficient to allow you to, okay, let's just go over here. We're gonna climb up here. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a-okay. We're gonna climb up. We're gonna go over here. And we're going to jump. And yeah, there we go. There's a spot there you can jump off of. It's the easier way to get this, and it's a defense up, which means that it's super good to have and immediately use on Sora. You get Sora's defense, you know, higher, so that way it's up at 20, which is a nice place for it to be, considering that we aren't even maxing out his defense at the moment. Sora right now has higher defense than he did when I beat Ursula, so you know, that's really nice. Anyway, but yeah, so it's an input lag thing, which is why platforming in Kingdom Hearts feels so awkward to so many people, because you're used to having that. You're used to having that feature. And when you're not used to having that feature, or when you're used to having that feature and suddenly it's not there, it's really disconcerting. And it makes it much harder. Anyway, this place we have to actually make sure to loot. Whoops. I'm getting a little low on magic. I kind of want to just hit some things to death for a bit. But I have to not fall, which is the hard part of this area. Thanks for taking all the health, Donald. You're the best. Why do I have treasure magnet on him again? Donald, you take all that health earlier and then you miss the ether now. Why do I trust you? Why do I even have Donald? It's that way I can open Trinities, but still. You know, I have to really think about the answer to that question. Okay. Are you calling out my name, Donald? You're not casting a spell on me. What are you doing? Etsu, Donald. Anyway, let's do that. Darn it. Didn't jump fast enough. Have to wait. I'm not sure you can jump fast enough to hop onto it first try. I don't remember. Oh god. Camera, please. Oh boy. It's all fine. We're all good. Camera's fine. Anyway, no thank you. Okay, let's just beat this guy. Easy peasy. Refilling my MP quite nicely. We're gonna go down this way. I don't remember which way goes where, to be honest. Well, this way turned out to lead nowhere helpful. So that's that, I guess. Alright, do that. Cover my MP off of that. Bye, Goofy. See you in a while. Oh wait, there you are, Goofy. I like how these guys just kind of teleport. Like, they don't care. Anyway, come on. Let me jump. Let me jump down. Anyway. Whee! Let's figure out where this goes. I honestly don't remember, so it's a mystery. Oh, okay, this goes down here. There's nothing over here. Okay, here we go. This is the door that leads to Oogie Boogie, but it's locked right now. It's locked with a lock protected, among other things, by lock. And I can't even imagine how many people have made that joke before me, and it was terrible when all of them made it. I'm so proud to continue the tradition. Like, so many people have made a variation of that joke, I'm sure. I'm sure it's an utterly ridiculous number of people who have made that joke. And I'm just proud to be one of them, you know? I stand among heroes. Anyway, it's shut tight. No, now I have no keyhole. There must be a device somewhere to open it. So funny thing, we find out we find out from some of the other things that the Keyblade can open that it could probably open that if Sora knew how to use it fully, but Sora kind of doesn't, so it can't. Yeah, it's a lot of things like that. A lot of things that you find out later that, yeah, the Keyblade could do X thing, but Sora doesn't know how to. Because, you know, it's not like this thing comes with a manual. Every once in a while, it just kind of guides him to do things, but most of the time, it's just kind of sitting there, waiting for him to figure out how to use it. One of these days, I'll watch an actual Kingdom Hearts speedrun, because I'm curious what the glitches are like for the world record and how they obtain it. I think it'd actually be super interesting. To me, anyway. I will freely admit that to many people that is just not in their idea of interesting. I'm so annoyed by how that worked. Whatever, just die. Just give me my 20 XP and let's move on with all of our lives. Okay, I got a few more levels. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's been paying astute attention, you may have noticed that when I hit level 30, I didn't get a new ability, but instead got something else. Or not level 30, yeah, level 30. And instead I got 2 stat boosts, and when I said I got one every 3 levels, I said mostly. And that's what that mostly is. At certain levels you get extra stat boosts or other such things instead of instead of an ability. Effectively, sometimes you just get a different thing instead. That's the yeah, okay, I can't just jump into that. Have to be above it somewhere, maybe? Either that or there's something that lowers it. I don't remember which it is. Maybe it lowers after you fight Lock, Shock, and Barrel?
See ya.
Bye-bye. I don't feel like dealing with more of these on this platform. All these enemies are super annoying on these platforms because it's super easy to just fall. And if you fall, it's a long climb. No, no, no. Okay, I only fell a little bit. That's fine. As long as I didn't fall to the bottom, we're good. Falling to the bottom would be absolutely terrible. Okay, look, if I'm gonna keep bouncing off of things, I'm just gonna use my magic powers. So my magic powers won't get deflected off things. Okay. Now, let's go to my stock. Use an ether on Sora. Because magic makes this fight significantly easier. Eat that. Yeah, that's right. Just hitting them with that sweet AoE. Gosh darn it. Donald, why are you down already? Donald, I'm relying on you. Darn it. I was hoping I could survive one more hit. It'd be nice if Donald didn't just immediately get downed. Like, you know. Oh gosh, that's right. Okay, yeah, we're not fighting all of these again. Gosh darn it. I guess we're fighting these ones. And I missed second cycle too. Let's just continue on and I'll cry about it later. Okay, I don't think I got anything else on my way up here other than just a bunch of XP for killing all these things. And I am not about to go around killing them again. Not when there's a decent chance that I lose in some dumb fashion once again. At this point, if you're still watching, you know that I am not a cautious gamer. I would rather have to redo things than actually be, you know, than actually be super careful about how I play. I just want to turn my brain off without, you know, doing excessively dumb strats. I say, well, I cast Blizzard on the room repeatedly. Like, look, I know it looks dumb, but, you know, and I can't deny that it is. Also, did Donald even get a spell off after he entered the room? Because it doesn't look like he has any less MP, but whatever, we win. Yeah, we beat up some children. It was a terrible time, but yeah, we were just following orders. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. It's all Barrel's fault. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about the heart. Yeah, that's right. But you guys said, yeah, just accept that you're the fall guy, buddy. Anyways, now that we've reprimanded some children. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to leave the room. The exit hitboxes on, you know, the trigger for leaving areas is always a little much. Anyway, so we talked to the last one. Anyway, yeah, Oogie Boogie would eat us too. What's going to do with the heart? Beats me. Get it? Beats? How do I have to attack this? Oh, yeah, I attack it. Why is that not just an interaction like everything else? Whatever. Let's just go out here. Anyway, have the cages been lowered? Like that's what I care about. Can I get the chest? That looks to me like a strong maybe. Since I can see that at least one of them is moved. Hey, aha. Where are the enemies? Who am I in combat with? Where are the Heartless? They below me? Must be above me then. Or where above me? Ugh. Going to have to go through and just kill all of them, aren't I? Okay, well I killed that one, and I'm out of combat. Gosh darn it. Was out of combat. Ah, that's what it is. It's those two that spawn like directly above where I was on the path. That's what was up. Okay, well, we opened the chest now. Found some more Dalmatians. Not sure how they find their home after I release them, but we're just gonna accept that the game is right when it says that they do. No clue how. We're just gonna accept it. We don't need proof for something like that. Right? Right. Okay, let's... So we got one of the chests. Where's the other one? The other cage is down here. Ah, I see. I never noticed that. If you don't find the Oogie Boogie's room, I never realized that these chests, which you're much more likely to see as you climb up, kind of like guide you to come down here, which leads you to the way to Oogie Boogie's room. I never caught that as a kid. Never noticed. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's go this way. Off we go. Why am I? I know I'm fighting these guys. It's because I have absolute confidence that Oogie Boogie is a pushover and there's no way I will lose to him. Yeah, I said it. I'm throwing the gauntlet down right now. I've game overed against a lot of things. Oogie Boogie won't be one of them. Lock, Shock, and Barrel are a harder fight. And I'm just gonna stick to that before I inevitably die in a second. Anyways, let's switch to my boss outfit. There we go. I am now ready to fight Oogie Boogie. Let's go. I like how this isn't even like a fully spoken scene yet. But why is it just that one line?
Well then, come on over and get it.
Did they run out of funding to pay the voice actors? Like, what happened there?
Now, let's see if I can get their attention. Oh, hi,
Yeah, now he attempts to control Heartless. And he gets a whole 2 of them. Which, granted, is 2 more than he had before.
Nobody disrespects me.
I don't know why he's upset. I mean, he got 2 whole Heartless off of that. Like, what more does he want? Anyway. Gosh darn it, the last hit missed. There we go. This setup doesn't work so well if the last hit misses. Anyway. Say hello, Oogie Boogie. Anyway, yeah, after you hit him a few times, he lowers you down. Yeah. I think I can reflect those dice at him. I think that's this game. And if you're wondering, oh my gosh, does Oogie Boogie live and you have to fight him again? No, duh. We haven't even covered the actual story of the movie in this game. Don't worry, they will milk these Disney worlds a whole lot. Not sure why, actually, in Kingdom Hearts, up until Kingdom Hearts 2, they draw from largely the same worlds. I'm guessing it's a licensing or something reason, like something like that. Anyway, just reflect 2 of those back. Anyway, now we just awkwardly watch Goofy and Donald just get destroyed by their inability to jump. Ow. Where is he? There he is. I'll just heal myself while I get hoisted up here. Time to lose, Oogie. Anyway, and by time to lose, I mean time to kick me off for taking too much of your health. One might wonder why he even bothers letting me hit him for a while if he could just not. I should have blocked! Blocking was the correct decision, but I forgot I had it! Whoops. I didn't realize that he'd done something with them again. Is there a way to stop this? I don't remember. I don't think there is. It's the most obnoxious of his roles. Will you stop that, Oogie? I'm trying to kill you. Do you mind? Like, really? You should just let Sora murder you. I mean, what? Camera, please. There we go. Well, I mean, I got 2 of them knocked back at him at least. So, you know, he can't get much. Wait, did he just throw more dice out? Okay, no, they're the... Oh, I mean, he did throw more dice out, but they're not the kind that matter. Oh boy, more max AP. That'll be really useful later, it's just not particularly useful right now. That, however, max MP is more useful, and I'm trying to remember which one Aerial Sweep is, but I think it's useful? If I remember which one it is, I'll be sure. Yes, you've been defeated. How could this happen? Anyway, so we defeat Oogie Boogie. Yeah, the heart sure was a failure. We get the Holy Circlet, and we get another Ansem's report. We'll read all the Ansem's reports once I have all of them. Anyway, so we walk out here. We have defeated Oogie Boogie. Yep, sure have. We won. How'd he get so big? Look, it's brimming with the power of darkness. Oogie Boogie is drawing power from those dark globes, you think? So just have destroyed those things, right? Yep. Funny thing about that is you don't actually have to fight them immediately. Oh gosh darn it. I want to change my equipment. So if you guys could just not... Ugh. You know what? I'll just go fight Oogie. Whatever. It's fine. I don't need to change my equipment or equip Aerial Sweep. I'll be fine. Yeah, you're just in combat as soon as you enter. Anyway, so we fall down here. Oogie is generally being a jerk. Anyway, so this is mostly platforming and getting to these things. Once you get to these things, the mission is simple. You just hit them until they die. It's really not a hard boss fight, to be honest. As I said, Oogie is a considerably easier boss fight than even the Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Like, in its entirety, Oogie is just not a hard fight. Like, the entire thing, it's just not challenging. Mainly because, so, not challenging compared to the couple of bosses directly before him, because Oogie doesn't really have any method to cheese you. He's mostly, one form is a puzzle boss and the other is a platforming test. And if you are good at the platforming in this game, like say you've played this game more times than anyone really probably should, and therefore are, you know, very skilled at the platforming aspect of it. Ow. Thanks, Donald. You're the best. Donald being the real hero. The unfortunate thing is, it's been long enough since I played that I don't actually remember where all of the dark things are. You can do this fight pretty fast if you remember where they all are, but I do not, so I have to actually look around for them. Yeah, that's right. I reflected your stupid fireballs. Definitely on purpose. It was not an accident, I swear. Yeah, that's right. Your fireballs can go be fired somewhere else? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue our climb. Yeah, this is just... like, this is mostly platforming and exploring. Gosh darn it. It's fine, I'll just climb back up. It's not the worst thing that could happen. It's not even the worst place to fall from. It's just mildly annoying, but I'll live. Anyway, so we go over here, go up here, go this way, and then we look around for wherever the last one of the dark blobs is. Around somewhere. Hey, Oogie. How's it going? Anyway, terrible comedy aside, where is that last blob? Somewhere further down? Must be. I'm not seeing it. See, I'm looking around, I'm just not spotting it. Where be it? Not anywhere around here. It's somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Just gotta keep, I'm just gonna keep smashing lock on until I lock on to something successfully. Like, am I just... There it is. Darn it, I had the lock on. I know roughly where it is now, so I can climb up to it. Yep, here it is. Now, why do you just have to kind of destroy balls of darkness on Oogie for this boss fight part 2? I honestly don't know. Does anyone know? Is there any good reason for this, or is this just a weirdly designed boss? I think it's just a weirdly designed boss, and I think that's all anyone's ever gonna get from it. But okay, so Uki is defeated. Mission successful. Once these scenes are over, that'll be the episode. Easy peasy. Oh boy, got Gravira instead of Gravity. It's actually really nice. I just don't. Gravity's just not that useful yet.
Don't feel bad, Jack.
Gravity does percentage damage. Yes, yes, Jack said listen to Sally, they're in love, blah blah blah. Guess we have no choice, we'll have to cancel the Heartless Halloween Festival for now. Yep, sure will. Anyway, thanks for the sweet Keyblade. Keychain, technically. What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart anyway? I can't figure it out. Yeah, maybe that's because you're dumb. Anyway, let's look at what Pumpkinhead does. Anyway, so Pumpkinhead's is officially what I'm going to equip instead of Wishing Star now when I'm, you know, not being all magic-y. Ooh, I forgot how nice that was for max AP. Not so useful for everything else that I'm doing, but really nice for max AP. Anyway, let me go look at Aerial Sweep. Oh yeah, that is kind of useful. I'll equip it. Anyway, so that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.